Hey y'all, so I'm just coming to make a video. Haven't posted a long one in a long time. Been kind of slacking on it, but I was just gonna talk about like why I started my channel and things that have been going on in my life. So like I started it, I've been meaning to do it for a long time. Like needed to start a podcast. I'm pretty funny, so I knew I could do that. I've been meaning to do stand up, but just got kind of stage fright, so the internet thing's a little easier for me. Um, Getting hate on by like internet losers ain't nothing to me. But about like 2 months ago and some change, on the 4th of March, I think it was, yeah, I got in a real bad car accident. I broke 3 ribs, fractured my collarbone. My whole right side was like dark purple. Still injured from it. My legs are still cut up. Still got an open wound on my leg that's healing. So like, it's been horrible, man. But I had just gotten in touch with God like last year or two, but been like kind of wishy-washy on it, like how most people are when they're getting back into faith. And I just really didn't know what I was gonna do in life. And my story was just grew up in the suburbs, but lived a dumb life that I regret. Could have went to college, did, messed it up. Got into drugs, did that for a long time. And just now I'm getting out of it at 25. So burned a couple years of my life that are kind of the most important. But it is what it is, you know. But ever since the accident, I've been obviously way more in touch with God because, like, I nearly did die. Like, I nearly got cut in half by my car. So um, it makes you more religious, obviously, for most people. But so I decided to look into. It was weird because the day after the accident, I was planning on going to the Greek Orthodox Church, checking that out, getting a feel for things because I was getting tired of the West. Like, no offense if you're like LGBT or none of that, but I don't like that churches are copping out to like modern people's interpretation of what's good. I think what's good has always been good, and we're just the softest people that have ever been around. So like, we can't take anything offensive, even if it's true. Um, but yeah, so just going through that, and the day after I was planning on doing that, but I got in the crash. So then about a month into the accident, I started walking again. Was limping, obviously, because I couldn't walk. So like, my parents had to wipe my ass. Like, it was bad, man. But ended up finding out that there was this mosque that was like 3 minutes away from my house. Called the guy, the mosque, and like they texted me back right away. Told me to come in at 1:30, which was like 2 hours from there. So I did, and it's only like 5 dudes, which I thought was weird coming from a used to going to a church. And then for like 30 minutes after we prayed, which was only like 20 minutes, I mean, they just sat there and answered questions. And I'd never had that like as a Christian, just kind of like the one-on-one, and seeing how like committed they were was weird. They were all dressed in Muslim garb, thobes or whatever they're called. But so then they invited me back, and it was Ramadan, so I went. They broke fast, and they invited me, and so I went in. That was interesting. Ended up taking my shahada, which so now I'm Muslim, obviously. But I just want to tell y'all that it has been the most life-changing thing. The community is the most welcome. Like, I've had to have surgery since the accident. My leg wasn't healing right, and like, I had only been going to the mosque for like 2-3 weeks, and they came and visited me in the hospital. When I don't go for a couple days, they check in on me like, "Where are you, dude?" Like, it's just different, and I really think the West needs to check it out and give it a shot, because I don't really see anything else that's gonna save the mentality, at least. Or like, uh, obviously Christianity and Judaism are valid too. I just think they've gotten kind of lost, and they're kind of messed up now. I mean, obviously Islam has its problems, but if you look at like the way forward, I think that in the next 20 years, churches are going to collapse. Because, like, if you go to a church, 90% of the people in there, 50 up. So in 20, 30 years, they'll be gone. And it's not like a huge influx of younger people are going to start going to church. So, I really think being Islamic is the way forward. And I'm going to start dropping videos on it and, like, breaking down what I've went through, how the journey is. Because it's just interesting to me because I never predicted this. I never wanted this. Not that I didn't want it, I just never knew. Like, I used to make jokes about Muslims because I was ignorant. And now, like, learning it and being one, it's a lifestyle change that I'm not looking back on. Like, smoking a cigarette, I shouldn't even be doing that. That's haram. So it's just changing my life around, and I'm going to start posting the journey of it. All right, well, love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all thinking.